Hello and welcome to this soothing in-bed yoga sequence. If you have a pillow handy on your bed, you can use this to support your movements in this session today. However, it's not mandatory. So if you have one, sit yourself up onto the pillow and place your hands on top of your knees with your index and thumbs touching. Begin to find deep inhales and exhales in through the nose and out through the nose. Really releasing any tension throughout your body. Finding a sense of calmness in your body and your soul. So whether you're winding down for the night or simply seeking a moment of tranquility during the day, this sequence will really help you to release tension, promote deep relaxation, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. As we flow through each pose, we'll focus on conscious breathing, and I'll invite you to surrender any thoughts or worries, bringing your attention to the present moment. So please prepare yourself for a journey of serenity and rejuvenation. Choosing to have an audible sigh out of the mouth, releasing any last bits of lingering tension. Inhale your arms up toward the sky. Gaze up and find cactus arms as you squeeze your shoulders and your back together, bending your elbows at a 90-degree angle. Continue to find these, just stretching out the chest, finding space in the chest as you breathe, ensuring to stay grounded in the hips. Place your arms down next to you and begin to roll out the neck, massaging out the muscles in the neck, finding these circles at your own pace, and switching directions of your circles. Just letting it flow. And find stillness. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder and gently place your right hand on your head, placing a bit of weight to stretch out the left side of the neck. Find a few deep breaths in and out of the nose as you stretch the left side of your neck. Switching sides as you drop the left side of your head to your left shoulder, placing your left hand on your head, applying slight pressure as you stretch out the right side of your neck this time. Finding space as you breathe. Coming back through center. Finding neck stretches as you keep your back upright. Just begin to bend at the neck, interlacing the fingers to find a bit of pressure As you stretch the back of your neck, chin is reaching for your chest, gazing down, and bringing your arms down when you're ready. Inhale your arms up, gazing up at your fingertips, and finding a twist as your right hand comes to your right knee, left hand is behind you, gazing over your left shoulder. Breathing into the lower back and the core here. Arms come back up through center as you switch sides. Your left hand coming to your right knee. Right arm reaches back behind you as you gaze over your right shoulder. Again, finding that space in your lower back and your core as you breathe. Place your pillow in front of you. Place your knees on the outside of the pillow. We'll come into child's pose. So folding at the hips, begin to fold over the pillow as you rest your head where it's comfortable. Feeling the stretch in your hips and lower back as you settle into this pose. Finding which side of your head feels the most comfortable to rest on. Slowly coming back up when you're ready. Move the pillow to the side as you come up onto your knees and hands. Begin to slide your hands forward and bring your hips just above your knees as you melt your chest towards the bed. Begin to find a melting heart pose as you stretch out the chest forward and down into the bed and actively push your hips up and back toward the sky. You can bring your chin to the bed if you want a deeper stretch. However, ensure to find deep and intentional breaths. Spread your right arm through your left arm, placing your right cheek onto the bed as you find a twist. Breathe. And switch as you bring your left arm through your right arm. Finding a twist on the other side, resting your left cheek on the bed. Coming back through center. Sitting back, interlacing your hands and placing them behind your back. Begin to actively press your interlaced hands down into the bed as you expand your chest up and open toward the sky. Really finding space in your chest as you breathe. Finding a deep stretch across your shoulder blades. Coming onto all fours now, we'll find a few rounds of cat-cow pose. Dropping the belly and lifting the gaze up. Tucking in your hips and pushing up and out through the arms and back. So finding a few rounds of these, really stretching out the spine and finding organic fluid movements. Making sure to inhale as you drop the belly and exhale as you contract. You can find more fluidity by dropping your glutes back towards your heels and then rounding through the belly and pushing forward past the wrist. Or you could even find circles with your body as you extend one side of your body to one side, coming back and then contracting the other side. Finding these large circles, stretching out the sides, finding any movement that feels good in your body here to really stretch out and release any lingering tension. You want to feel free, relaxed, and fluid. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back towards the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. So pressing out firmly through the hands and arms, gazing through your thighs. Coming up high on the toes to really stretch out the calves and the hamstrings. Dropping your heels back down and repeating this a few times to find some movement in the legs. So you should really feel this in your hamstrings. You can stretch your hamstrings out even more by bending one knee and straightening out the other, and interchanging between these pedal-like movements. Coming onto your knees and coming into a seated position with your legs extended out in front of you. Flexing the feet, you want to really extend up through the spine as you fold and hinge from the hips, grabbing onto whatever is comfortable for you. So that could be your feet, your ankles, or your shin. Reaching your forehead for your knees as you fold over, getting a deep hamstring stretch and a nice stretch in that upper back. Stretching your legs out in front of you, extend the left leg out, bringing your right foot to your inner thigh. Reaching the arms up, face your left leg as you gently fold over. You should feel this more in one side of your back and in that inner left thigh. Breathe. On your next inhale, keep your left hand on your left foot as you begin to find circles with your right arm. Really finding movement in that right shoulder and right chest. Finding big backward circles. On your next breath, place your left hand behind you and push up through the right leg, coming into a back bend as your right arm gently folds behind you. Come back down and switch sides. So extend your right leg out to the side. Your left foot meets your right inner thigh. As you reach your arms up, turn to your right leg and gently fold at the hips, grabbing onto your right foot. And you should feel this more in your left side of your back. Gently folding over your right leg, remembering to breathe. Slowly come up as you bring your right hand to your right foot, finding those big circles this time with your left arm and left shoulder, finding movement in that left shoulder and left side of your chest. Finding that back bend again as you place your right hand behind you, pushing up out of the left leg to find that back bend. Left arm drops behind you, pushing up through the hips and coming back down. We'll now come into our back bend for this class. Hands are placed on your lower back for support here. They can either be facing your hips or facing down towards the bed. I prefer my fingertips facing outwards towards my hips. Squeeze your elbows and shoulder blades together as you actively begin to press your chest up and out toward the sky. Finding a deep back bend as you push your hips forward and begin to bring your head back. And stay here, or you can actually reach for your ankles or feet, finding full camel pose, dropping your head back if that feels comfortable for you as well. Find deep breaths here as you open your chest and find space in your entire front body. When you're ready, bring your hands back to your lower back as you sit back down over your feet, and just take a moment here to really absorb the positive energy through that back bend. So sitting back with your legs out in front of you, you can bend your right foot over your left leg, reaching your left arm up, begin to hook that left elbow to your right knee, twisting and gazing back over your right shoulder, breathing into the stretch in the lower back here. Now bend your left leg over your right leg. As you now bend your left foot over your right knee, hook that right elbow towards your left knee, twisting and gazing over your left shoulder this time. Finding a comfortable laying down position. You can place your right ankle over your left knee with your right foot flexed and begin to actively push your left knee towards your chest to find a deep stretch in that right hip. You can push from your left back thigh or your left shin, whichever feels more comfortable for you, but really ensuring that right foot stays flexed as you push your knee into your chest. Switching sides as you now place your left ankle over your right knee, ensuring your left foot stays flexed. Pushing your right knee in from the back of your thigh or the back of your shin, finding a deep stretch in that left side of your hip. And now finding happy baby. So actively pushing your knees towards the outside of your rib cage. This is an excellent hip opening stretch to end our class today. Taking a few deep breaths and releasing. On your next breath, come up to find a seated position. Raise your arms up to the sky and bring them back down to heart center. I hope this practice has brought you peace, calmness, and serenity within your mind, body, and soul. Namaste, and I hope to see you in my next class.